Hey, welcome to another Flights with Joel video. This one's a little different. I'm going behind the scenes and I'm showing everything it takes to get started on Twitch. Not actually to start on Twitch, like to get started as a streamer, but to get a Twitch stream started. Literally what I do before a stream, I give myself an entire hour. You'll see why, because any one of these little items can go awry, especially if you're a flight simulator streamer like I am, because I mainly stream Flight Simulator, or almost always stream Flight Simulator. But this could apply to anything that you stream on Twitch. I just thought people might be interested, might think it's kind of fun. Maybe it's interesting to a few people. Let's give it a try. So here we are. As soon as I open, I get this GoXLR app. I'm checking to make sure that the mic is correct in case I was in another program and I had to set the mic to chat so people didn't hear me. I separate my music. That's my line out for everything going to my speakers when I'm not streaming, and that is my game volume over here. So I put all this in the broadcast mix, but I do separate out the music so that I can separate it when I don't want the music to go to the VOD. Sometimes that happens. Next thing I try and do is start the simulator before starting anything else. If I remember, if I've already started everything else, then it's too late. So we'll start the sim. I got rid of all my shortcuts, so I'm going to start it this way. Starting the flight simulator. Flight simulator not starting. I would already know by now because I would have a little splash screen. It's not there. Something's amiss. Let me check this again. Let me just try this. Let's go run as administrator. Try that. Flight simulator starting. No. It's not starting. Okay, be right back. I gotta fix this. Be right back. It's not in there. It's not in the tray, so it's not going. It's not trying. So here I am back. That was a quick cut. It is starting now. What I did was I went in and I opened. All I had to do was open the Microsoft Games app, and it started. This is like the second time this has happened to me in the last couple of days. All kinds of quirks with this game, but that's not important now. So now it's starting. As it always does. As it always does. Every time, 100%, it's starting. I swear it is. It'll be here in a minute. Come on. I just want to show people that I go through this too. In case you have trouble starting your sim, it always takes a minute. Always takes just a minute. Here it comes. There we go. Boom. Did I not record the sound? Oh, yes, I did. I just can't hear it here. And there we are. So it always flashes that update every time. This is a recent thing. And then it goes to this screen. Now, I'm not actually going to sit here for 5 minutes. This goes on for 5 minutes, right? Okay, here we are in the sim, or we have the sim started. Just clicking around. Here's all my stuff. I am ready to go. Hopefully it will run. Hopefully it will load. And now we go to open Touch Portal. Touch Portal is what I use starting at 4:37. Instead of Stream Deck. Instead of a Stream Deck, I use a software version, which is Touch Portal, which communicates with my Mac or any tablet you have. And so I have all these buttons set up, and this is how I run the stream. This is what I do the whole time. This is how I turn cameras on and off. I turn music on and off. I do my browser up and down. So all the things you're going to see in a moment, what I'm doing once I open OBS. I do with this. I do it all with this. It's like magic. It's a wonderful thing. So what are we going to open next? OBS Studio. Once I open this and hit record, I'm going to try to switch to the audio in OBS, and it's going to be tricky because to sync it up in the video is going to be a little tricky. I think I can do it. Oh, I should. Oh, no, there should be a breeze, right? Because then, well, I have a different recording, I hope. So OBS is going to come. I'm going to slide OBS over here so we can actually look at it. I have to put it on this screen. Usually it's on my second screen. So now I've got it over here, and this is what I see. I have started the recording. I can go straight to OBS and try and sync this up. This is perfect because there's a bunch more stuff I have to do. So there is OBS. Oh, OBS is all wrong. It left my stream information and chat window on the other monitor. So I'm just throwing the OBS over here so I can record it this way so you can see a couple of things. I make sure settings are right in here. The output setting I change sometimes. No, not the output. Streaming recording. Yeah, the output setting. So sometimes I switch this VOD track if I don't want something going to VOD. Sometimes I play music that's not going to go to the VOD track. So I hit that. But we'll just pretend I'm not doing that today. So we don't know. Oh, so my settings are all good. And then I test my buttons. Now I can put this back over there. Everything goes over there. Anyway, it goes to my second monitor, which you can't really see because I'm not recording both and I'm not using a camera. Let me slide this back over, and I think I can use this now for the remainder of this video. Put it back on full screen, and I'm pretty sure, so I'm stopping my one recording. So I'm recording in two places right now. Recording where I was recording on OBS, and I was recording on the desktop so that I could make this all work. So another thing, first of all, this is well, let's do something I rarely do. I'm going to switch to my just chatting camera so we can see things slightly better. Oh, my camera's in a weird place. So this is the Touch Portal. That's Touch Portal. That's what it looks like on the iPad, and I have different screens. Now I go to Twitch stream, and it has all this stuff. So this is basically my substitute for the hardware version of. There's a hardware version of this. So Stream Deck is what I'm thinking of. I'll go back to the home screen so we can see things. So now I can use that. So let's go super wide, and we'll look at the next thing I would do is I would put on the backlighting first off. So I'm not using my checklist. I actually have a checklist for this. We're going to go to the backlighting because this changes the entire picture and makes it very much nicer. So boom. Oh, the backlighting is very soft today. I guess it's bright outside. Huh. It's not doing much. Wait a minute. Turn it off. Oh, yes, it's doing a lot. I just didn't look. There we go. So there's my backlighting, which are some lights I got from Home Depot, if you can believe it. And now, let's see. I'm going to go even bigger. And no one gets to see this. So if you've that, and I'm back on Twitch. So now my buttons are set up. And of course I would fix the camera because it's cutting my head off. Also would be in headphones, which I probably should be. I just realized I'm probably going to get a big echo for all that. This may be scrap. This may be junk. Booger Bite. So I would have my headphones on normally. I would also switch the title before I go on. And I would do a bunch of stuff on the internets. So let's now, using the Touch Portal, I hit this, and you should be able, there we go. Now we can see my internets. And so here I go over to Stream Elements. You see, it takes me an hour. I started an hour early to do this. And this is also showing you how small my stream is. So I'm just doing this because if my stream gets any bigger, I may completely forget it. And I switch all the custom commands. So the scenery depends, there might be downloadable scenery. I put in Stream Elements. This goes right, the Stream Elements connects to my OBS so you can use all this stuff. The plane I'm flying, I'm going to switch that. I don't know what I'm flying on my next stream yet. This is a day off. I'm taking the day off, but of course I have to do something, which is kind of sad. But so then I do that, and once I do that, then I go to Twitch, and I get completely distracted by people on Twitch. Maybe I'll have to go watch Kev Sim Corner Drive Trucks, whatever it is. I'll get distracted immediately. Good time to be on, dude. So once I'm done being distracted, I go to my channel, because this is where I watch my stream. Then I open Epidemic Sound. This is music that is licensed. It's small music makers that is licensed. So I can grab that and I can play something. Play something here now. Wait a minute. Now I really do need the headphones because I have to mix. Now I have to mix my stream. Here we go. So I turn on the music, and then I can adjust it on my Go XLR. One of the sliders is for mic. It's really, I don't know. I should probably put something else on that slider because I never adjust the mic, and it would be nice to have another slider, but I never adjust the mic. I never do that. So once we got that going, turn that down a little bit. Then we start opening things, Wikipedia page after Wikipedia page. Wherever I'm flying, I will open that page. So, Missouri River is where I'm going next. Sunday I'll be flying the Missouri River. So I'll go here and I'll open this page. And then anywhere else that is interesting, I'll open a dozen other pages. And then I will slide this over on the other screen because I don't want that over my flight simulator. So now I have the flight simulator up again so I can see it, boom, on the world map. Oh, I forgot. Here, this is more interesting. When I loaded, this is for those who know, when I loaded the H160 the other day, I just updated the 145 and 160 because they finally have animation in multiplayer. So I updated them. That took a minute. This is a little bit of a side note, but the H160's wipers were going in the hangar. Now, I seem to hear. I didn't realize the hangar made noise like that. So this is a good time. Now we go to my desktop. So I'll show you my desktop, which I can show in. You don't really see a change. You don't really see a change because it's lined up pretty good. But I have to go in here every time, and I really wish I could figure out a workaround for this or a fix. And I have to go to advanced volume settings, and I go to the game. Now, it's set on game, so that should be my slider. The slider should work, but it doesn't. Once it works, I will show you the volume for the sim will go up and down. So we'll put it on system, and we put it back on game. Now, you hear how that got really quiet? So now we'll stay on the desktop for the moment. I think it's working. So now I have volume for my sim. There it is. I think you can hear that. I didn't realize there was sound in the hangar. I guess I usually don't have it turned up enough. That's kind of cool. I like that. And personally, I always turn off the flight simulator music. Just me, just a thing. So are we ready to stream yet? No, we're not quite ready to stream now. I have to open little nav maps. And I think I better, yes, I'm still on desktop. So now I open little nav maps and I'll show you what happens there. I open little nav maps and I always get that message. That comes on my main monitor, but I have little nav maps set on my other monitor. So now it's open on the other monitor. And let me see what's going on here. So then I have a setting. So we can't see it yet. Oh, that's interesting. Little nav maps does not, little nav maps. It doesn't show up when it's got this message, and I can't slide it across to show you the message. It always says there's an online elevation data error of some kind. So it always says that. And I have some other error messages because anyway, you guys can't, can you see this? Oh, maybe you can. Maybe I can bring that up now. No, that doesn't come up. It's not going to work till I get rid of all my error messages. There we go. Now you should be able to see my little nav map. It's still not working. Oh, because I have my desktop up. Ah, what an idiot. Okay. I have this programmed, but the desktop is in the wrong order. So if the desktop's up, we won't see this. And there's a bingo game goes on in my stream with the little nav maps. So it's a thing. It's just, so there it is, little nav maps. So now I have put my description in. I have updated Stream Elements, so it has all the proper things. I've started the sim. I've started OBS. I've started little nav maps. I've started Touch Portal. I've fixed the sound in my... I fixed the sound for my sim. It's going to take as much editing as any stream I've ever done. What a silly man. Oh, and it's going to be tough with the music. It's not going to work as well. Oh, good thing I had the music down most of the time, or the music's going to skip all over the place. We'll turn that back down. Okay, and is there anything else? What am I forgetting? So no, at this point, I would go to my pre-stream screen. Oh, this is kind of fun. We'll go to my pre-screen stream, or it's the intro stream. So I have that programmed here, stream start. So we hit the start, and it goes like that. And the volume for this is a video in the back that I have. And I turn the volume up. And I crank that volume up like that. Now I hit start stream. I would have hit it by now. And I wait, and I watch, and I pace around, and I get my beverages, and we're ready to go. And when that's all good and done, when the 10 minutes have gone, I'm going to update this too. For some reason on the stream, this video skips around. I'm not sure why. People may have noticed that. I don't think anyone watches a full 10 minutes. But the music skips. When I'm not on stream, as you can see, I'm recording. It works just fine. It works just fine. And then when I'm ready to go, I hit this and I go, hey, here we are once again. Welcome to the stream. You are watching Flights with Joel. Thanks for watching. We will be back soon. I hope you got something out of this. Maybe it was helpful. Maybe it was just interesting. I just thought it might be interesting to somebody. It always amazes me how many buttons I have to push to get started. I missed a couple. I just realized. Here's what I missed. I missed I don't think we'll see it work. I am now using head tracking. I'm using my camera to do head tracking. Don't worry, we'll edit this out. You'll never see it. You won't see what I was looking at because that was behind the scenes. I would open up Beam, Eye Tracker. Steam is already open, and Steam's been opening. I didn't even have Steam in my computer before I got this because I didn't need it. But just because of the way I got it, I don't need that, and I don't need that. It's all actually set to go. Then we go to the head tracking. There's a head tracking app that's an interface for it. Now I got to find that. Now I grab OpenTrack, which is the interface that also works with others besides Beam Eye Tracker. But this is the interface that makes the Logitech camera work with Beam. There it is. There it is. And there are all kinds of adjustments here inside this so that you can get the head tracking really precise. For me, it's okay. I'm always kind of playing with it, but I'll just leave that on because I'll probably use it. I'll probably do something now in the sim. Thanks for coming, man. This is very different. Very different. Kind of. I don't know how to do an outro for this. Take care. Hey, sub. Hit the sub button. Hit the like button. It really does help a small channel or a large channel, I imagine. Take care. Woo! I can't zoom out. I usually zoom out. It's usually a thing. I zoom way out. There we go.